Sing us a song, you're the piano man.
Hello, everybody. There's some Ed singing there. Let's see who we got. Lots of people in here. Oh, and I missed a super chat. Hold on a second. Amy, Sand Creek Aquatics, to Anthony's Fishy Friends. How's it going? Dank Tanks, what is up? Color Guppies, good to see you. Rico Stan, hey, how's it going? Amy, thank you for the $2 super sticker. Hey, you with the exercise pair. I appreciate that very much, Amy. Thank you for that. Zen Ginger, glad you are here. Appreciate you being here. Dropping links and whatnot. William Pridemore, how's it going? T-Bone, hello. Get down to the bottom. Mary Page Flynn, what's up? And scrolling. Lots of good chat going on. Grumpy Mike's Fish, how are you? Dragon Lair, good to see you. Mike with the Fish Tank Barn is going to be a lurking. I'm almost there. Darlene's Tanks, how are you? So, we are live in, are we in Indianapolis?
Yes.
Ish, yeah.
Or a suburb of it.
We are in the Indianapolis area.
Metropolitan area.
Suburbianapolis.
Suburbianapolis, I like that. Here we've got more than one other voice in here. Let me flip this thing.
Hola.
Oh, come on. There it is. There's Chattanooga Ed and Sean from Peck Tech.
Hands.
Peck Tech by sunset.
Yes, so we've had a fun day. We stopped and had some nerdery at the game store when we got up this way. Just left a really awesome barbecue place. Wish I could. Was it City Barbecue?
Yes, it was.
City Barbecue. Shout out to them.
I would rate them 4 out of 5 stars.
Yes, I would give them.
But their customer service, I would rate a 6 out of 5.
There you go.
Because she was very friendly.
Yeah.
She was nice. Recommended meat.
She liked my beard better than theirs.
Everybody always does.
I know. I just like to point it out.
Oddball says, your signal is going to get worse the closer you get to my place. You're about to leave the city and enter my slice of nowhere. So yes, we are headed to Oddball Aquatics house. So you get...
We're going by the Texas Roadhouse. So we might be in Texas right now.
We might be. I just had some Texas toast. So
I did too.
yeah, there we go. But it's going to be fun. Of course, hanging out with these two guys all day has been a blast. Now we get to go see Haley. And then, of course, we are up here to go tomorrow to the Circle City Aquarium Club parking lot swap. Acquire some new fishies and see some new people. Go see Lucas Bretz. Hopefully see Tom Patterson again. Hey, Daryl Deemer, how's it going? Big Easy, what's going on, Mark?
Yeah, it's kind of getting cold.
So, Ed, do you have anything that you're looking forward to or trying to find tomorrow at the swap?
Not really. I'm hoping to get a female red Moscow.
Female red Moscow.
I hope that red Moscow guy is selling some more.
Those were very pretty fish. I was kind of sad I did not get any.
Yeah, but I accidentally killed one of my females in their reverse trios, so I ended up with 4 boys and a girl.
Oh, no.
Yeah. The one died when she was giving birth, so I have like 2 fries. And the other one's not putting out, I don't think, because it's not knocked up.
Maybe it'll get there, but I'm sure you'll probably find some tomorrow. Mickey M says, hey, James and the Traveling Brothers, and hi to all you other people as well. How's it going? So, Sean, do you have anything that you're hoping to see tomorrow? Or you just kind of...
I wouldn't mind getting an interesting bristlenose
Okay.
to replace the one that just died. Or I'm always looking for clown killies. I can never find them anywhere. I like clown killies, and I usually buy pygmy Coriodoris and celestial danias whenever I see them too.
Very nice. I am hoping to find some more of the, what were they? The red mosaics that we got last time around. Those are super pretty guppies.
They are.
And who knows what else we'll find. How's it going, Melvin?
Hi, Mel. Ben.
Let's see here, get back up here. I missed Grumpy Mike. Thank you for the $1 super chat pooping on the stream. I appreciate that very, very much. Sorry I don't have the party poppers with me along for the ride, but...
I'd stick my thumb in my mouth, but I don't want to.
And I don't want you to stick your thumb in my mouth either, so...
There's only Sean.
I got toes too.
Yeah, he's got toes too. Alright, let's see what I missed in through here. Yep,
My,
tomorrow...
Hand sanitizers on there.
Yes, tomorrow is Haley's birthday.
Yes,
She's saying in the chat.
It is her birthday.
18 again.
Yeah, I think Ed was going to sing happy birthday, right, Ed?
Sure. But I was afraid that I would spread the cova.
Oh, there we go. Okay. Hey, Rico Stan, what's up? Foxy's Fish says, hey to Fisher Fever Ed and everybody. Good to see you. Kenny E with Danican Aquatics, what's up, my friend? Appreciate you being here. So I'm going to flip this back around. I don't know how far out we are, but we're going to flip the camera so we're not showing exactly where Haley lives, because that's just not a nice thing to do.
Especially with the camera. Hopefully we weren't talking her the whole time.
Oh, the camera.
But yeah, the final address wasn't pulled up on there. I saw the turns, but yeah, I want to make sure that we're not. Oh, she says we're 30 minutes away.
We could be in Kentucky because we're going by a KFC. And I believe the K in the KFC is for Kentucky.
Huh. So Rico Stan wants to know, what geeky game stuff did you look at?
What geeky game stuff did we buy?
Yeah.
I spent $141.11.
I spent $80.
Wow, I spent $50.
Oh, what a loser.
But I've had a lot of that stuff already.
Right, yeah. I got a whole bunch of dice, and then I got something for Shy Gal Mrs. Fever, who's in the chat, so I won't say what that is. And then I got a dice bag. I figured I couldn't be an official board game, tabletop game nerd without a dice bag, so I found a nice leather-ish one.
I keep all my dice in a box. Like a fishing tackle box.
But they had, now I've not been to a ton of game stores, but that was very impressive to me. The selection of board games they had was amazing. I don't even know how many hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of different board games they had.
Are we on this road?
About 3.5. That was a very impressive game store. Like they had more than I've seen in most game stores. I would say that was they had a lot of Kickstarter stuff too that you don't usually see.
And they were very nice.
They were.
They were nice.
They had a massive game room, I guess is what you would call it, to actually go in and play the games. Gaming room, yeah.
Yeah, for like Warhammer and probably the card games and stuff like that.
Yeah, a lot of terrain.
Yeah.
But we could go, if we lived here, they would have no problem with us going and playing
Gaslights.
Gaslights.
Yeah.
Those type of places love having people just show up and have fun. I love places like that. I had those in St. Louis.
Well, kind of like fish clubs, if you get a good gaming club, you can get like whole tournaments together, groups of people that want to play the same thing.
I have our club was Team Omega in St. Louis. It was just like 5 guys, and we would like go on tournaments and stuff all over. It was fun. One of our guys really sucked bad. he always landed in last place every single tournament. One time he beat this old guy, and it turned out the old guy was just there so he'd have something to do with his son. And it's terrible. I'm saying he's an old guy now. He's probably our age.
Yeah, he's probably younger than you right now.
Yeah, he probably is. But I was in my 20s then.
Oh, goodness.
I love playing games, but I always lose. Like I lose almost all the time.
Oh
But
my
it's still
God.
fun.
It's still fun.
So my friend Travis, the guy who lost every single time, we're at the Grand Tournament, and the Grand Tournament is like this big tournament they do once a year for Warhammer, or Warhammer 40K or Warhammer. They do both. Well, you can make mods to your characters, and he made a giant, but he took a Barbie's body and painted the legs were Barbie legs with little toy chains and stuff on it. It was, and they took a picture of it while we were all at lunch, and I think they were saying, look, even 5-year-olds play the game. And it was on the official Warhammer website, Games Workshop website. And so he put it on eBay, and a guy from Paris spent like $500 on his arm. I bet you when he opened it up, he was like, oh my God. As seen on their website. Oh gosh, it was funny.
Turn it left to 0.7 miles.
Thank you, Zen, for posting the links for PECTEC's channel, Chattanooga Ed, And I'm sure somewhere I saw Pectex Gaming Channel.
Everybody to sleep.
Oh no, everybody's having a good time. We've got people asking if we do any online gaming sessions and saying we should do a D&D online session. People enjoy it. They really do. I think that would be something fun that potentially, if everybody wanted to,
You could do a live game. You could come up with maybe an easier one
Yeah.
to do live or something.
Yeah, and we even have somebody here that already has a gaming channel. So
Yeah.
let me see if you've got any questions about the swap tomorrow, or don't slip that U-turn.
I just didn't want to slam on the brakes. I was like,
Rerouting.
it was too hot, too cold.
Of course, any fish questions in general, or if you want to put these gentlemen on the spot, if you've got questions for Ed or Sean, of course myself, feel free to throw those in the chat.
If the camera would have been up here, that would have been good for them.
Let me get through here. Sorry about the bouncing around. Nerds. Grumpy Mike's fish says, nerds! Yes, nerds. Mrs. Fever's been having a blast picking on me about being a nerd lately since I've been so into the Gaslands game that we've been playing.
She cannot call you a nerd if she knows how many stairs there are in Hogwarts.
Very true. Very true. She enjoys it though. Haley said, call me if you get lost. It's not like we're missing turns or anything.
I'm sure GPS will get us there eventually.
The air conditioning was too cold and it was at the turn. And we got it turned way down so people don't hear the road signs.
His nipples have become so hard they were obscene that we had to turn the air conditioning down.
Yeah.
So,
Or you lose a shirt.
Ed can't see it, but his beard is showing nice bright pink the way that the light's hitting it. So T-Bone wants to know what's with the pink goatee. Does it mean something? My beard is gray.
What's that mean?
Yeah, what's that mean?
Is he a Raiders fan? Is he doing that for Halloween?
Sean wants to know what your favorite board game is, Sean.
Oh gosh, I don't know. Right now it's Cthulhu Death May Die. It's probably my favorite right
Now, is that the one that I played with you all the time before last? Or is that a
No.
different Cthulhu?
No, that's a different.
That was a different Cthulhu.
That was Tower of Madness.
Gotcha.
Oh, there's another Cthulhu game. I don't know if you've ever played by Flying Frog Company. It's really good, but it takes forever. It's a group.
Haley screaming go left in the chat.
Right now?
No, that was before.
Oh.
And Shy Miss Fever's paying, so I'll read her stuff. Says different kinds of nerds, but nerds all the same.
It's nice when your wife super chats you.
It is.
Just paying
It is.
YouTube.
She became a member just so that she could have the members only stickers and stuff. Danikin says, I was going today with the pink beard. Ed would fit in great in Portland. LOL, love you, Ed.
Yeah, that's for you. That's why you live there.
Okay, you're gonna turn right there.
Aquamate, what's going on? Do I need to flip this camera yet?
Just
Yeah,
point it
we're
towards your
gonna
nostrils.
flip the camera back around. That way we're not showing any closer to Haley's house. That way she can have uninvited guests. It's gonna get grainy for about 10 minutes. John Cox says love Cory cats, but they do not breed in hard water, so not many of them will be in the fish room here. Sorry to hear that. I'm a Cory cat fan. I love my panda Corys. They've bred out for me.
You're gonna turn left to the next thing. It's gonna tee off. And here we
There we go. All right.
go. Fire.
Yeah, Haley's screaming direct. She's like, right, go right.
How does she know?
Then
She's been here before.
yeah, she's been here before. Aquamate, how's it going? I believe Aquamate goes tonight at 9 o'clock after we wrap it up, if I'm not mistaken. I think this is his week.
You see this over here, James?
That's awesome. That's for the Olympic torch.
Oh, nice.
When they had
Sure
the
it's not
Olympics
the
here.
gas company?
No way. It's the Olympic thing.
There's a big
It's for the
flaming
eternal
torch over here.
Of
Forever?
yes. You may not have
There's
showed
the
it.
giant flaming torch.
Everybody's now going to know if they know where this place is. Where it should be.
Oh, well. All right, we're going to flip this
They
back
have to
around.
be very industrious
Yes.
starters.
They're going to be all
Pieced it
over
together.
Google
We're not-
Maps trying to figure this one out.
We're not running from the FBI or anything.
Yeah.
And you're going to go for a mile, then it's going to tee off, and you're going to turn right.
They're making fun of what side of the road you're driving on. There's some some back and forth about British correct side of the road and American correct side of the road.
Oh yeah. There's no back and forth here. You die if you drive on the wrong one.
Well, that's not true. I gave the business today I gave that one guy the business for having his car or driving on the wrong side, and it turned out it was a mail.
It wasn't a regular mail car though.
Go there for a minute. Oddball says population. Think that that's a little different than the usual live stream, but you all have always enjoyed the on-the-road crazy excursion, so I figured we'd go ahead and bring it to you.
You don't get a choice.
You don't get, well, I mean, you can always tune out. If they make one more road, the signal will come back. Good, okay. John Doe says they're so lucky. Yes, definitely fortunate to be able to get out with friends and
pet some rope fish.
Yeah, pet some rope fish and go nerd out at the game store. And there's lots of corn.
Corn is a plant that we grow in the Midwest.
There you go.
It is everywhere in the Midwest.
Thank you, Grumpy Mike. Grumpy Mike said these road trips are always a blast.
Or cows.
Haley's letting us know. I'm wondering.
You should. Oh, I just whistled. You should have made her a partner on the show, or dropped her the link, and then she could talk while.
Yeah, I couldn't. I didn't have it set up through StreamYards. I just have it through YouTube, so I don't have a way to bring her on, unfortunately.
Way to go, Haley! Always screwing it up.
Darn it, Haley. This is a life right there, says John. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's been kind of iffy on the stop signs today. They're kind of recommendation signs at this point.
They probably don't have cool stop signs like that in Britain.
He didn't. He's ignoring this.
Yeah, he just did a slow stop.
Yeah. All right. I think I'm down to the bottom. I think we've still got signal. All appears to be good. Children of the corn, welcome to the corn.
It's finally gotten warmer. Now it might get
Corn
too
style aquarium. I like it. Hey, Thirsty Rabbit Tank, see how's it going? So any questions for our friend Sean Peck here?
Yes, please ask a question.
Grainy live stream junk, and I'm like, well, people enjoy fun, so we're here. If y'all would rather that I just do snippets and put it into a video, let me know. We could do it that way, but you all seem to always love being along for the ride. All right, I think I saw a question now that we got signal back.
Sean, how long does the average tortoise live?
50 years?
Okay.
I have no idea. That was a guess.
All right, John. Oops, sorry.
Right.
Hold on for the directions. And John Doe wants to know, what are some cool odd fish for a 55-gallon, Sean?
Oh, for a 55, that's kind of an interesting in-between tank. Like, it's not a small tank and it's not a big tank. I think what I love to do in those are the big schools of fish, like about 50 rummy-nosed tetras is what I think would look great in a 55, because they swim back and forth. 55 is a really good size for them too. It doesn't seem like it's too small. You can just put tons and tons of them in it.
Now, are you thinking medium planted, heavily planted?
I always want them heavily planted.
That's what I kind of was thinking.
It just makes them easier to keep.
What would your substrate of choice be?
You know, that's a really hard question, because there's so many interesting ways to do it. But what's funny is there are all these like ultra simple ways that are probably just as good. I like to buy products and try them just in case they're a little bit different. Like my go-to has always been fluorite at the base of it, something thick and chunky at the bottom. And then I like to do something light on the top, like sand or any of the soil-based substrates, like aqua soil or the fluval stratum, or there are even cheaper ones too.
Oh, you know how you bought the wrong color stratum?
Yeah.
I laughed at fluorite.
Fluorite. Yeah.
I did the exact same thing after I laughed at you for doing it. It's kind of funny.
They look good mixed together, though.
Yeah, well, I just bought the whole thing of it. It was just the dark instead of the black.
Oh, okay.
And it was just for a 20, but it was just so surprising it came out dark.
I mixed the dark and the black together. I thought it came out pretty nice.
I mixed a little bit of it with the light brown.
So he says, I'm thinking of letting my Endlers community breed in it and heavily plant it. That would be pretty cool.
That would be a definitely good idea.
Yes, absolutely. Especially if you've already got the fish to do it.
I would put some shrimp in there, and then they can help clean it, and the shrimp ones would be delicious for the fish.
Ooh, T-Bone's got a good question. So Sean, what is the one fish you really want but can't have or can't get?
I've always wanted a mandarin. I heard you mention this the other day. I'm stealing from you. I've always wanted a mandarin, but you can't. They're really difficult to keep because they eat these small little microscopic organisms that requires a big bio load to even create. And saltwater in general is kind of, I can't do it because I don't have the setup. I don't have anything set up, and I probably could, set something up, but the other thing, I'd really like some of the really huge bishers.
Oh yeah.
I'd like to get a bigger tank to do that. The 210's pretty large, but I'd like to do a tank just for them.
We're half a mile away, so you may not want to show the stuff going on.
Oh yeah, no, I'm
Just
keeping like a half the side shot at most. John Doe said, thank you, Peg Tech, for the answer. Haley said her dog's going to bark her head off. Fair warning.
Can I touch it?
Can I pet that dog?
Pet that dog.
Pet some dog.
Can I pet that dog?
Oh, she has a cat. that looks
Shy
like
says
my
Sean
cat.
has the anime hair curl going on at the moment.
I never thought I would get to meet her cat. It's awesome.
That's cross.
It's so cool. I got to meet the bear last time I was in Indy, and then now I'm gonna get to meet her cat.
Oh, nice. So John Doe, the one that was talking about the Endlers in the 55, says, I have White Cross and Starburst Blues from Lucas Brett's.
Ah.
That would be pretty nice.
Who's this Lucas Brett's person?
Lucas, I don't know what a Lucas Brett's is. What?
Oh, I think I just didn't pass it yet.
Haley says, yes, you can pet the dog, and she has 2 cats.
Yeah, I know. Well, she has one that looks like baby cat.
Right.
I've just had the blinker on for the whole time.
Yeah,
The
so
only time we have to turn, a guy's coming.
John Cox has a good point. You may potentially want to pick one of the 2 strains and let them breed out and keep the pure strains if you've got somewhere locally that, you could do something with them.
Now, is he related to Haley?
No.
Well, Haley's husband?
Don't believe so.
Okay.
Hold on a second. Lost everything for a moment. I think, yeah, we're still live though. So they were debating.
That was a smart move by that guy, because we would have just taken that ramp.
Whoops.
This one?
Yeah.
All right. We were getting ready to pull up here.
Yep.
Haley's saying turn left.
Awesome. Can I park in this parking spot? Can I park here?
Yeah.
All right,
Look
so
at her
I'm going to
little
flip
water.
the camera straight up. That way we're not showing you her house, driveway, any of
I
that
don't wanna block
identifying
somebody.
stuff. So give us just a minute
Oh,
and
sure.
we'll get inside and all that good stuff. You can look at the beautiful evening sky. Oh. Unfold myself out of the back of Ed's truck here. What's up? Trying to make sure I don't show off your place. I got it pointed that way, so we should be good for now.
What's up, Sean?
Hello.
How are you? How's stress?
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah. I'm in my pajamas. 'Cause,
There you go.
Jam
You
roll?
know. So. Welcome to my tiny house. Oh, here comes the dog.
Oh, the puppy.
Hey, get the dog. Bear.
Oh my gosh, my back's spasming.
Come over here.
It just spasms.
Oh, the puppy. Ooh.
Hey, Bear.
Welcome. Hey, what's up, guys? To
Can I-
where I live. Yeah, you're good.
All right.
And a little dog barking at me.
Hey, kiddo. Pretty good.
I've been moving a bunch of stuff around.
Got the LRB hierarchy thing going.
Is that the RV thing?
Yeah.
I was raised in a weird place.
I used to have a hamster.
Oh yeah? Did you eat it?
No.
No, I did not.
It's tied.
Is it 15?
It's a 50 roll for you.
Look at the finnage on this
I
pleco.
got Craigslist for $50.
His shop, they're selling one for 150.
Yeah.
This looks amazing.
I love it.
I want to buy one.
It's
This
like
is
a
so
little
cool.
freshwater
I've never been here before, so I'm just like fish nerding out right now.
You had my
I gotta remember that there are people watching too.
Kabamba? Cambomba? Whatever you want to call it. Yeah. I love it.
Now that I live in Tennessee, I can say do you want one?
We're going to get yesterday.
Oh yeah?
There's 5 more real fish in there.
Oh, people are going nuts. Hey, Rogers Aquarium, how's it going?
They always come in strong.
So, how old do you think is your oldest one?
In here. I just pulled them all out of the phone.
Look at the pretty bishers. Beautiful. So pretty. Oh, there's another one.
We had one actually. We had a
Yes. Oh. Oh. Oh, hey, more tanks.
Just my washing door.
Oh, that's a snowball back there. Oh, oh.
so pretty.
I love this setup.
It's my favorite. There's nothing in it right now, though.
Oh, happy birthday.
Hey, thanks.
Yes, happy birthday. I was gonna tell you tomorrow, but since we're doing it now, happy
It's
birthday.
tomorrow, but yeah. Fun.
So, are you 48 now?
Yeah, 48.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. No,
This is so cool.
I'm older.
The puppy.
She's calming down. She's like a little rat. Come on, rat. Real fish. 3 of them are in there. There's 4 more in there, and then I just got 5 new ones.
Oh man.
Big pleco too.
Yeah, it's a big
Yeah.
old place.
Is that a snowball?
Yeah. And that's an albino royal sailfin. I think my husband may have took over some. Did you get lost in the video game?
Oh, there's another bisher. There he is. Or she.
I missed
There's the
one.
pleco. Right here. Ornate.
Oh, I bet she got that when I got mine because that's the same size as mine.
They're getting big. I remember when she did the. It was a video
You want to go
live
around on the side and show it good?
where she was. She released them into the tank when she got them. They're a lot bigger than they were.
You did kill his girlfriend. That's why we don't have baby.
So cool.
Gold pan of ours.
What's going on, man?
What's up, boss man? Checking out my fish tanks?
Oh yeah, living the dream.
Did she tell you we lost roadfish the other day?
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, he got out of this tank. It was a big one, our first one that, well, since we got rid of the other ones. It was this big, as thick as my thumb. He just crawled up out of the aluminum foil, and he must have got out like at night, because when me and Jaden got up and go ready to go to school, he was laying on the floor. Belly up, little swivel. So I picked him up. He was still bringing, I was going for him away, but he was still moving a little bit. He was dry as hell. I brought him over, rinsed him off, tried to clean out the gills we had.
Yeah, that pond does look awesome. Sorry guys, I'm still here with you. I was just reading through the chat.
Perfectly fine. Died that next night. Yeah. That was the second time he got out.
Oh wow, you did once.
But then these guys, I was sitting here at night,
I didn't even see that big albino there the first time.
and the dog just the fish popped through the aluminum foil over there and was slithering on top of the tank.
Jesse, we are at Haley Oddball Aquatics house. We'll drop a link for her channel. She's got a bunch of awesome videos.
Because I think I got brothers and sisters out of it. I was like, I don't remember where she.
Shrimp tank.
There's the pretty.
Holy crap!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Neo Carolina.
Yeah.
Rainbow shrimp, that's right.
Wow, this low boy is really neat.
Aren't they cool? It's like a plant frag tank. Where I can
Yeah.
just like cut and trim and I don't even, like this is my favorite part, look at this. I don't even have to get my hands wet.
Wow.
I can sit here and tinker with this thing all day.
I need to
and not
make
have do
more
anything.
room in my house.
Yeah.
You just gotta use the room you have. I don't really have one around.
Yeah, I've
Here you go, James. These guys are new. I got them yesterday. There's 5 new rope fish in there. Right there. They're in quarantine.
So pretty.
I love them.
They are awesome.
There's no filter on that or air. That's just water. There's no
Look at this
filter
low
on
boy
that.
setup.
that is awesome.
I don't love filters.
I really, really love this.
Yeah, me too.
What? How many gallons is it?
50.
It's 50 gallons.
Yeah. 2 foot by 4 foot. It's amazing.
Is the evaporation a real pain?
Yeah, a little bit. Not so much because I run no filter, so the water doesn't really move.
So you don't even filter it? I
Okay.
mean, you got one on the end.
It's
but-
not running. It hasn't run since I set it up.
And you've got a big mix of different colors and stuff in there,
Yeah, it's just a like
like a holding tank.
like bloodies and yeah, I don't do any line breeding, so it's just like Bloody Marys and goldenbacks and wilds and black diamonds and blue sapphires all thrown together.
Do you end up with any really odd looking ones?
Yeah.
They would like that.
Yeah. No, the thing
It's just now getting to the point of like explosive colony, so it's not super crazy yet.
Looks pretty crazy.
I love it.
It does. That is
I haven't
awesome.
fed anybody yet either, so we can feed them if you want to.
They're both lungs. They both got lungs.
We both got lungs. That's not even the good one, Sean. Have you seen my pond? You haven't seen my pond?
All right, we're gonna follow Haley and Sean. That way we can watch Sean nerd out on this stuff. I appreciate it. I'm trying to be just in case.
What?
This is crazy.
Right?
That's all
You're
I
ready.
have.
It's African.
I'm the one who found them.
That is so neat.
I need more isopods.
Did you guys make this box?
Yeah. Me and my dad built it.
Yeah.
Bad idea. We're gonna do it different next time. But it
Yeah.
worked for what? It's starting to warp
Okay.
because there's so much humidity.
Oh yeah.
Look at that peace lily. I bonsaied it.
You sure did. You sure did. We got some pothos growing through there.
Yeah, these are all anubis back here. A couple of those over there are spider plants.
John Doe says I need that pond in my life.
Right? I
It's-
need
it's
3
awesome.
more of them.
Oh, it's so cool.
My favorite thing. This is where the roadfish normally are. And they get out of the water and eat, like, on land.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They crawl out on the land and
Yeah,
eat?
well, they jump. But yeah, they eat, like, ice pods, worms, and crickets, and whatnot.
I want to get a picture.
Oh my gosh, I
Here,
want
I can get out of your way.
And we also have a swordfish kind.
I just figured your reactions and conversation are like perfect content. So I'm just like following you around, letting you nerd out. Yeah.
This is a truly amazing accomplishment. I love these things. Lily's down there.
That's an awesome plant. I would take over that. But yeah, all the substrate in there is just dirt. There's no cap on it.
This dirt with no
It's just
cap.
dirt.
And there's roadfish in there now, or
There's not in there now because I just pulled them out because I'm musical fishing. I'm trying to see if I've got eggs in here
okay.
to see if I've bred them yet.
You just move them around so they don't eat any new ones.
Well, that's what I'm trying to do now. I haven't done it yet. It's my first attempt. But yeah, I'm breeding neocaridina in here too. And roadfish eat them.
They do.
And they breed in here. Because
Wow.
it's thick enough that the shrimp can breed without depleting their colony.
This is really, really amazing.
I believe it is. John Cox said, "Is that a prefab outdoor pond put in a box with soil around it?"
Yes.
Yeah, there you go.
That's
Perfect.
exactly what it is. It's a prefab pond And I built a box around it. Well, my dad did. I helped. And then we sealed it poorly. We will seal it better next time.
Hey, Bob Kelly. Keller's Aquatics. How are you?
I think all you need is a little kickstand now.
Well, I have a.
Let's say, I thought you had, yeah.
I have
Oh, there you
go. Works just like that.
That is just so cool.
Oh,
Yeah.
awesome.
I can get the money shot.
Got the sticker jam going on the front of it.
Yeah, I like to put the stickers on there. But for some reason, like, not everybody gives me a sticker.
Is that
So
a
there's
hint?
like a lot of there's like a lot of stickers I should have that I don't.
I need to make some.
I thought I gave you stickers last
One of
time.
the other moms at my kid's school does like printing and stuff. She made me a whole bunch of stickers. I was like, yes. Oh, okay. You want your sticker on there?
I carry my emergency stash in my wallet of stickers.
There you go.
Do you have springtails and stuff in here too?
Yeah, springtails and isopods. The colony of isopods seems to have gotten depleted for some reason, though. I gotta work on that.
What is,
They usually are breeding pretty good, but something happened. I got this like mold situation happening here,
yeah.
and I think that did something. That's like a different kind of mold than usually grows in here, because some mold's like beneficial, it works out.
Right.
But this thing that's happening isn't bouncing back, and I think it's because this soil here is getting to the point where it's like compacted and depleted and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if it's just worth like a whole restart, but I haven't decided yet.
I think earthworms could.
I don't know. I need some other organism in this part because springtails and isopods alone isn't maintaining the soil.
What is this plant?
This pearly,
Pearl weed?
yeah. This is water wisteria. And a spider plant.
Pretty incredible. Love it. Love it.
That's what I came up with when I started my real fish breeding project.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, this is
Let me
version
see.
A of my, I'm going to do this. Version B will have a Faraday cage around it.
A Faraday cage for electrical.
Yeah, because they have that ampullary of Lorenzini on their face. The
Yeah.
same thing sharks have.
Yeah.
Where they can like sense whatever. Yeah.
So what will the cage do?
I don't know, to block out everything
Recess
that
it.
might be affected.
Because they can pick up radio.
Well, right, because think about it. If you're in a room and you can sense radio waves and you're in this room, what's it going to sound like to you?
Right.
Like, ah!
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to breathe.
Could be a lot of noise just from the Wi-Fi, electronics, and all that stuff.
Yeah, no,
Even
yeah.
fluorescent lights
Yeah.
give off a lot of EM,
Yeah, so.
electromagnetic stuff. We have to deal with that in computer networking. If you run cables over fluorescent lights, it affects the signal and stuff.
Yeah.
So that's interesting. Thinking about them being their electrical impulses and how
Yeah.
they do.
I just don't know how it affects them, which makes me want to eliminate it as a possibility of.
I got a quick question for you. Disclaimer, she doesn't work for LRB anymore officially. But somebody's asking what email they should contact.
Candy knows. It's like shipping or info something at lrbaquatics.com. Something like that. I'm about as bad at that as Lucas is.
Gotcha. I'll see if I can get a hold of it, John, and get you that email.
My favorite thing is right now is that I've got those two giant plecos in there and I still have the whole tank planted.
Yeah.
It's not all ripped
There's some
up.
really pretty ones in there.
I didn't even notice the albino the first time. I just looked
I
right
didn't see
over
it
it.
either until just now.
Albino royal sailfin. He's still got some growing to do. He goes in the 150. I'm setting up a 150 in the basement for those fishiers. He's gonna go in there with him. Because that platinum just keeps on growing.
Oh yeah,
She won't stop.
huge.
See, I'd like to get one of these for shells. I think that'd be so.
Everybody
Oh,
wants
yeah.
one of those for shellies.
Oh, I like the shrimp setup.
But yeah,
No,
the
they
shells are
don't. They
neat.
do fine in them. It's just everybody puts
I'm
shellies.
slide
in them.
past
I
you
would
here,
put
Ed.
shellies in them.
Because I don't have shells.
That's why I did the shrimp tank, because I was like,
Sorry.
I
take
have
a shrimp
shrimps,
tank to me.
but I have like 4 shrimp tanks. Boy, whistle. Did you
You've
hear
been
me?
doing that all night.
I know. I've just been like a whistle and die.
Did you look?
And the axolotl
Not
too.
that I know of. I got a chip on the bottom.
Oh yeah, Ed, you got to see this. I got these crabs. I got baby crabs.
That's something most people don't brag about.
No, these are cool. I don't know if you'll be able to see them, but you might be able to see a baby one. It's a baby kind of hanging out on the
No, we're doing that tomorrow when we move your bed, baby.
Is that one on the side or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're gonna help
They
me
can
do
sides. They're crabs.
Hey, you got ready to
They're so freaking little. These are Borneo panda vampire crabs.
Oh Lord.
They're like little, tiny things. I don't know where the hell they are. Or where all the babies are. Where are those?
Where did you get them?
What?
Well, they're so little that you're afraid that they'd be on a leaf?
Oh, 100%, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. They're like pinheads.
This is one of those tricks where it's really an empty tank and she wants to see how long we'll sit here and look for something.
Right?
Well, she's being pretty delicate.
Yeah.
No, yeah, because there's like 50 little tiny baby crabs in here somewhere.
I should have got my glasses again.
Or you want to leave them?
You wouldn't have been able to see right anyway.
They're probably all down there.
Oh,
Nope, that doesn't. I'm way too big.
you could have probably lied to me.
There's one, Ed, right there on top of that rock. You don't see it?
No, I'm good.
This is what I haven't done a video about this.
Hey, Black Label Curling, how are you? I appreciate you being here. Steve, what's going on?
Nope, this is why I have not done a video on these.
Because you can't find them?
Because they're just in here. Like I see. Oh, there's one.
Oh.
Okay. So, right here on the glass.
Oh my gosh, it looks like a tick.
See it?
Are you sure you don't? Well, they don't
You see
jump
the,
enough
the
for
brown
ticks.
dot on her fingertip? That is the crab.
What are you gonna do?
Is that a Thai micro crab?
No. These are vampire crabs.
Oh, so they will get quite large.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's a teeny baby.
Yeah, these are just born the other day.
Oh,
Little
yeah.
bitty.
Vampire crabs are neat.
The ones I have in here are like this big. But
So they're
they're
all
an
like-
endangered species. We couldn't sell them at Aquatic Arts because they're endangered, the ones I have in here.
Mm-hmm.
So I took them home.
Nice.
But the babies that are in here are from different crabs. They are from rainbow and marble vampire crabs. They were born at work.
Can they all live together?
Yes.
Well, they were born at work.
Yeah. They were born in our holding tank.
Oh, thank you,
And it
Bob
was
Kaler,
either
for looking for
we
that.
get them out of there or they become lunch for someone else, I'm sure. So
Right.
we were like, they don't really have a chance, so I'll just throw them in my paludarium and see what happens.
Very
I
cool.
want to pet the dog.
We're going to get out of the way here because he's got some kick butt
Oh.
video games going on.
playing a video game.
Oh, I'm
I
sorry.
haven't played
Like my
all
giant
that.
snails
You're
by
all
axolotl.
These guys are
Party
massive.
Like my giant snail's head. They're like snails. Yeah.
What are they called? Just giant snails?
Those are some kind of apple
It's
snails.
the sort of apple snail. I've seen them like in Japan that are like.
Yeah. Those will get
The size of this
pretty
axolotl.
big.
I'm a nice guy.
And that's my
And that's
ridiculously old axolotl who looks like a
That's why she got that
garbage.
long mane on
But it's
her
because
neck.
he's like 9
That's
million
what she
years old.
does.
Yeah.
His
they
tail's
look
all
awesome.
curly.
Yeah, so
I got her
Little
clawed.
lion dog.
He was like already
Empress
full
for-
grown,
for scale
old, and I was
purposes
like,
Oh
here.
my god, that is a big snail.
look how big
I
these
told
snails
you.
are.
There's 2 of them, dude. You see the one on the wall?
They're about half
I like
size
weird
of a
stuff,
baseball.
man.
That's my favorite type of axolotl.
A lazy one.
Bob Kaler
What, lazy
says.
and old?
A black one.
Yeah.
Oh no, I like the half and half.
He's 1,000,000 years old. I love him.
Yeah,
I've seen
His
those
name is
creepy
Major
ones.
Tom because
Yeah.
he floats in the most peculiar way.
he does.
You want to wave for me?
She got all done up for you guys.
Yeah, I put on my pajamas. What's up?
You make videos for Oddball
Oddball
Aquatics?
Aquatics? Yeah. That's
Yeah.
fun.
And what are you into? You're into roadfish.
Roadfish. 100% roadfish all the time. I actually did talk to my club.
This is so cool.
3 weeks ago? 3 weeks ago? I don't know. I'm tired.
Work every day.
The platinum bisher is amazing.
Pretty curling action off the plants there.
Oh, I know.
Nice compliment.
This
Makes me feel creepy.
Your
I can't
aquascapes
do
are
that.
much better.
this one loves hiding
I
behind
am
the
not
sign, I've
an aquascaper,
noticed.
I am a plant grower. I can grow them all day long. Like, this is my attempt. I tried to do the whole, rule of thirds
It looks
plant
amazing.
construction, but like I'm not an aquascaper.
But you're running. I don't really get the.
Did you see the platinum
Yeah.
picture?
That's
Yeah,
my
it
baby.
is.
Yeah.
She said babies, or had lots of eggs.
I'm working on it. It's keeping the fry alive. That's a problem, but I'm working on that. I got a line on some rotifers. I'm gonna start culturing rotifers with green water.
Ooh.
What are they munching on up here?
A couple algae wafers. I had to bait them earlier because I was pulling them to the swap. So when I want to catch shrimp, I throw like
Big
a
algae.
little, yeah, like a little bit of food in one spot. That way they all kind of congregate. I gotta feed everybody still, so that everybody's like food.
Yes.
But that's the best way when you're gonna film it is just don't feed your fish yet that day.
Yeah, just let them pile on.
Well, they come straight up to the glass because they think you're gonna feed them. So.
Oh yeah, that's true.
And then you can film them.
Select
Like those
pet.
puffers right now, those puffers will do anything right now if you stand in front of their tank.
What kind of puffers are those?
Shodentai puffers, those are scoop fruities.
What?
And I've bred
Do you
those
speak
too.
English?
Shodentai, spotted Congo, how much?
Okay. Yeah, I've heard of
Mini
that.
Mabu puffer.
Mini Mabu.
Yeah,
So,
I got those from Preston John.
how large do they get?
That's their full grown.
Really?
Yeah.
And they lay eggs
And they
too.
breed. They breed. That's the other reason that I'm going to start culturing rotifers is because I can breed these and I can hatch the eggs, but I can't keep the fry alive because they're smaller than a baby brine shrimp.
And they're full freshwater.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
They're not brackish shrimp.
No.
Huh.
No, they're amazing.
Do they like really soft water? Or?
No, my water's at 8.4 and 300, like 280, 300 TDS.
Do you add anything to it?
Yeah, is it well water?
Well water. I don't do anything to it.
Straight well water.
Sometimes, well, I mean, I fertilize for the plants. I use
Sure.
plant fertilizer. But that's about it. And usually no filter. Like this tank has a filter because it's got like a ridiculous amount of fish in it.
Yeah.
But I bet you anything I could turn the filter off and it wouldn't do anything because I don't even service that filter. This tank's got no filter. That tank has no filter. That tank has no filter. This tank has no filter. That tank's got no filter. That tank's got a filter, but it's barely running. That's unfiltered. Now this one has a filter. Just because I haven't turned it off yet. I mean, I don't service the filter. That's got more roadfish in it.
So what are you doing to help them pearl? Nothing?
Just light.
Water, light. I made it rain earlier.
You put
I did a
fertilizer in
water
there?
change. Well, Dad got a water change today and got fertilizer. So I fertilize every time I do a water change.
Do you make your own like LRB does, or do you buy it?
No. So I have been using. I'd use different ones because, to me, fertilizer is kind of like food.
And I got some
Because
of the
that's what
Stephen
it is
Conroy.
it's plant food. So I've been using this, but I will switch. Like this is Dustin's stuff, and I used to use the aquarium co-op stuff, and like I just kind of switch around every time a bottle runs out. I do something different. That way, if I'm lacking something from one of those, they're gonna get it from the next round.
Well, tell everybody whose blues is.
Oh, this is Steven from SC Aquatic. He made his own. This is 614fish.com. He's got to send me some more to the mouth. Or I'll just use, Dustin's plant juice or, whatever. It's not like a threat, it's just what'll happen.
I just like to give people commercials.
Yeah, there you go. No, it's no
Absolutely.
big deal. I use all kinds of, I use Hikari foods and there's, some Glass Garden foods and API and Tetra.
I
And
was supposed to say we're the
I
tropical
feed
color
I don't
granules.
feed Tetra Color tropical granules. I have a moral objection against it. It's kind of like when your mom made spaghetti all the time.
Yeah,
You made
it's like
spaghetti when you're,
Like when my mom took a Chinese cooking class.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean,
like
nothing but
nothing.
Chinese from 1977
Mhm.
to 1988.
Right.
Just Chinese food all the time.
And you're like, yeah, no, I don't want to go to the Chinese restaurant.
I didn't eat it again until I was in my 30s.
Yeah. It's kind of amazing.
Now, are all your plants that we see for sale on your website?
Yeah.
What's your website?
AquariumDragon.com.
I have gotten plants and they're all still alive.
Yay!
From that website.
And Ed, what was that website again? Because she mumbled it.
I don't like to promote myself.
Okay, is it
It's aquariumdragon.com.
aquariumdragon.com?
I am not a salesperson. For
Ed's
myself.
good on the
I can
commercials.
sell anybody else's stuff.
I
but
do.
Like me,
But no, the plants are amazing, and mine pearl too, just not as much as those.
How much
I was
water
just telling
change?
him.
How much water change do you do?
I do about this much.
That's not enough.
Well, I like just doing about it
Why?
because it's easier.
Well, that's a good reason to do something. 50 or more.
50%.
Every week.
Wow.
That tank right there's actually had like 4
I do
water
20%.
changes in the last like 2 weeks. 50%.
Really?
Yeah, oh yeah, I will churn water through that thing.
Well, I guess that helps with the no filter part.
Well, it helps with that, plus like, I don't have to fertilize as much because if you think about it, I've got a well, so it's kind of fertilized already with the amount of minerals that's in my well.
Yeah, that's
So
right.
I'm just pumping minerals through that thing like nobody's business.
What's the temperature come out of your tap
The temperature?
of the water?
Whatever I set it at. I can go hot, I can go cold.
Well,
Sometimes
mine's
like
cold
a-
water comes out really super cold.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
what-
no, it comes, mine, you know,
I
got
just,
whatever I ask.
I always hit it all the way to the coldest, and it always comes out right at 75.
No, mine comes out pretty cold pretty quick. It's pretty good. I love my well.
So what is this pool filter sand?
Yeah. And
Anything
dirt.
else?
This is
And
organic,
dirt?
organic potting soil and then pool filter sand.
Okay, so standard dirted tank.
Wallstead.
Wallstead.
Yeah. I got a thing for the Wallstead method.
Did you read the book?
Yeah.
I cannot
Book's
stay
right there.
awake.
Book's right there. I love that book. I read that book.
I read it like
every day.
this, standing up.
Yeah?
Otherwise, I'll fall over asleep.
Oh my
in
gosh,
5
it's
minutes.
very technical.
It's so technical.
Yeah.
I got that book, like I asked for it for my birthday.
Mhm.
And my daughter got it for me. So I'm sitting there, I'm reading, I'm like,
Mhm.
this is so just
Oh, yeah.
sciencey.
She's scienced out hardcore on that.
Yeah, it is not
The
like,
fun thing is that she has those little blurbs where she like answers people questions
Uh-huh.
on the side. So you have the version that has that in it.
yeah.
That part helps a lot because like she dumps it down a little bit and she
Okay.
like answers.
I'll pay more
There-
attention to the
Yeah.
sidebars.
Look at the sidebars because somebody will ask a question and she'll like answer it and she'll almost be like, okay, let me explain this, because she's way
That's good because
nerded out on the allelopathy of the different levels of certain chemicals within the system. Yeah, it gets crazy.
yeah,
Did you guys
allelopathy
see
really.
the ropefish in the bowl? I wasn't trying to stop you guys.
No,
from
you're
talking
good.
about-
Oh, it's a pun.
I didn't mean to stop you guys.
No,
I was
you're
just
fine.
asking him.
I know.
If you kind
I
of
did
shake it, they'll come
earlier.
out.
Well, don't shake it. They'll
Don't
come
shake.
out if you just zen.
Oh,
and
I mean,
I'll
I'm
get the
shaking
bear.
it, but it's off
The bear
camera.
shook it.
shaking my fish.
If I'll
Oh,
sing
there's
to them.
one. But no, the bear just touched that thing and they all went.
No, that might be worse. Maybe just shake it. That's definitely not coming out now.
Oh, there's one underneath the box.
Ropefish are very zen. You just have to be zen, and then they'll come out. Like they want to see
Oh,
what
yeah.
you are.
I'm not
Like,
really.
what's
yeah.
going on? Yeah, there's one there.
The most zen I am
Just
is
to see,
Zen
just
Ginger.
chill,
One there.
chill.
Oh look,
I mean,
it
you don't
came
gotta
up.
kiss
Look.
at them. It's not a dog.
Yeah, I do that to my guppies when I
Of
feed
course
them.
you do.
How many are in here?
5.
I feel bad. Sean's playing prop for the lid there.
Yeah, I don't have a problem for that lid, sir. You're gonna have to stay,
Good
Sean.
fun.
Danica wants to know if you've gotten them to breed yet, Haley.
No, if I'd gotten them to breed, y'all would know about it because I'd be live on YouTube peeing my pants.
Right?
The one
I do
thing
that anyways, but off camera.
Well,
If you
I mean,
listen-
just don't tell anybody.
If you listen to her little demonstration,
My
show,
talk?
your
Yeah.
her official
I
talk,
talk.
she said it takes 15 years before they reach sexual
Yeah,
maturity.
these aren't even close.
See, I paid attention.
Thank you.
How old are your fish?
I had no idea they're all wild caught.
Okay.
How do you know? That's why I want big ones. I'm like, that's the only thing I can do is get the biggest ones possible to hope that they're
So
like.
they
super
could all
old.
be like
3 years old.
or 6 months old.
Right. Well, I don't think they're
They
6
grow really
months
fast
old.
and then
Right.
they stop for 10
But
years.
like, even if they're like 3 years old, I've got a 12-year wait.
That's right.
So, 6 months, 3 years, 5 years. I need some old ropefish, like old. I've got a couple that are maybe close.
Do you still want to go to Africa and find some?
Yeah, I would love to go to Africa. However, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna die.
Yeah, she's looking for mercenaries.
Yeah, if someone
That
like,
are free-
I really
free
want,
mercenaries.
like Zenzo, if you could please come to Africa with me
With his offensive line.
with like 3 of your friends from the gym, that'd be great. Cause I need bodyguards. Cause I'm tiny. You don't really understand how tiny I am until you're near me.
I miss
Look,
the rains down in
look.
Africa.
Me too.
Yeah.
Sean and I are both like about 5'6".
Gonna take
This
time
helps.
to do the things
I'm
you never
6,
dared.
1.5.
Yay. I'm so excited about this. That we're doing a
And
science
now
person.
16.
This is fun, right?
Yeah.
Is this what guys do? Science persons?
Pretty much. I don't even worry about it.
Bring out a
I'm
ruler.
the short
Well,
guy.
when
Yeah.
Danica showed up at Lucas's, apparently he thought I was tall. And I'm like, I don't know what gave you that idea.
Maybe you were in heels last time.
I mean, even in heels, like, it's not really much of anything. So yeah.
So this is awesome seeing all of this in person. Thank you
Welcome
for
to my
having us
tiny
over.
house. It's mostly fish tanks.
This guy hasn't done like any fish journeys this year, so how are you feeling over there, Sean? I'm sure you're probably super nerding out.
Yeah, it's really good to get in someone's home and look at their weekly chores.
Well, welcome to my weekly chores. Yeah.
It is so interesting to see. I'm super impressed with the no filter thing.
Yeah.
I'm ready to cut off all my filters and just see what happens.
It's just kind of weird. I just kind of wait until they die, and then I don't do anything about it.
Do you
that was-
That's my method.
do you do more water changes than you think you would if you ran filters?
No.
You're still doing the same amount.
Yeah.
Are
I'm still doing it once a week, 50%.
50%.
Even on my tank, like, so like that tank has a filter, and like this tank has no filter, and that tank has no filter, and they all get the same 50% water change once a week. It's all about letting your system balance itself. Like this tank, well, hang on, no, this tank tends to get more cloudy, and you can tell because it's got all this algae growth in it that there's like a ton of nutrients in this substrate. So I can water change and water change and water change this thing, and
Can I
it's
move
just
this?
gonna go cloudy. Yeah, you can move that.
Look at who's checking us out.
Yeah, that's my Polaris.
It's a
It's
big
a killifish.
killifish.
That's actually the show winner from the Killy Carnival
Try
in
not to
South
scare it
Bend
off here.
last year, 2019. He's getting old though. He's an old dude. And he killed his girlfriend before I could get babies. So
See, you're
now-
breeding some ancestress down there.
Smart.
Yeah, these are my long fin bristlenose porcos that never stop.
Yes,
breeding.
John, I'm
Will you be
also in
selling
love with
any
this
of your
little boy.
bristlenose tomorrow?
No, well, I got some on. I did everything on sale, so I'm not like bringing a bunch of stuff. So if you want something, we got to do it tonight.
He is looking for a bristlenose.
I can
But I
probably
don't
fish
know
one out of
if he
here.
wants a little
Well,
bit.
no, I need one that
I got
can survive my bisher.
I got another one in here. So I have a pair in here, and I think a third bigger female or bigger male. I'm not sure. I packaged one of them. I think the one in here is a bigger male.
Then what do you like to feed them?
These guys?
Green beans?
Algae wafers, anything. They will eat anything.
Yeah.
I really wish they'd eat some of this algae, but they don't give a crap. Which is why you should never get a Pleco to clean your tank, because it's not going to work.
Yes.
They'll clean a little bit off the glass, but that's about it, and it's not even enough.
It's not enough that you don't have to scrape it. Like, my snails do more than that. I like snails. Did you notice?
I keep snails too. I think they're very
Dude,
useful.
I love my snails. That's part of the reason I can do no filter. It's because those snails, like, they'll make the bile load go through the roof. And then the bacteria will overcompensate for that. So, like, my bacteria colony in here basically just supports the snails. And then I can add whatever fish I want into it.
Do you test your nitrates and stuff?
Not usually. If I test anything, it's always the same. So I only ever test if there's like a serious problem. I don't know what's going on. The ammonia will be at 0, the nitrite will be at 0, and the nitrate will be somewhere around 80.
This
Oh
looks like,
gosh, yeah.
Yeah.
This looks like a
That's just where
Flintstone
I run it.
skateboard.
It stays at 80, and nothing gets sick, and nothing
Well-
everything breeds. Like I'm breeding those puffers. I'm breeding these bashirs. Those shrimp are obviously breeding.
Everything but the important things.
Yeah, everything except for the stinking ropefish.
Yeah. I'll give it 15 years.
These guys are super pretty.
These are the gold Denison barbs.
You
I
should
was
show
telling her I've
them.
never seen these before.
Those guys are blind. Those two back there. Well, one of them's blind. One of them's got one eye.
Did you drop them?
No, he got in a fight. So like they can vary from like this to that, all the way down to like white. They have them at aquaticarts.com. You can use coupon code oddball15 for 15% off. I highly recommend the gold Denison barbs. They are fantastical. And that's Wags.
Oh, wow.
He's a Melanitania parva. Rainbow fish, but he doesn't have a tail.
He was an LRB little bitty baby.
Yeah, he was the first fish I noticed when I started working at Lucas's house. He had no tail. And I was
that.
like, he has no tail. What are you going to do with that? You can't breed that. And I was like, I'm taking him home.
I watch too much YouTube.
Right?
Yeah. The stories. All the stories.
But no, in person, this looks like Fred Flintstone's skateboard.
I can see that.
Yeah.
I did that in the hopes that they'd stop breeding for a little bit, because like at one point I pulled all of the plecos out of this tank and there was like 80 of them. And I was like, that's 80 plecos in a 20 long with no filter. I'm doing bad things here. Like somebody's going to yell at me.
That's a lot of babies.
Right?
Yeah.
You need some of those puffers. Those things are sweet.
She has a video on them breeding, and it's like the
It's
boys
violent.
just chew on.
Oh, really?
I'm just in love with this
Male
shrimp tank.
grabs
Sorry, I
the
keep going
female
back to
from
this low boy
underneath,
here.
And then she will fling him all around the tank while she sprays out eggs.
Yeah, that sounds just like college.
Yeah, it's pretty violent.
I was kind of appalled. I started, I bred,
Dragon.
no, bearded
bearded.
dragons.
Oh yeah?
It's like prison, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's violent.
On video.
Some of these animals, like, and people judge humans, like,
Wait,
some of these animals.
the lizard grabs the other lizard by the back of the neck and pushes it to the ground. And it takes that tail and just kind of moves it aside. It mounts it. I'm like, oh, should we let our daughter watch it?
Did we get any super chats for that?
No.
Have you seen a male shrimp pin a female one down? They'll do that.
Mm.
They pin them down too.
It's pretty.
Actually, crayfish are even worse.
Crayfish are
Yeah.
crazy.
Cray.
Oh.
That's where that expression comes from.
Yeah.
From crayfish.
Crayfish.
Crayfish love.
Copulation.
The copulation of the crayfish is cray.
Hey, I call it band name. I called it.
Okay, fine. Hi, Dogo. What are you
I'm gonna go check out this pleco again over here.
Oh, which one?
The snowball,
one?
yes.
I need to buy.
See, y'all are missing
Now-
it. This is my favorite plant right here. Like, that plant right there is like the quintessential.
Oh, the
plant.
lily one.
That is a Crenum natans.
Oh, that lily one I bought off of your site. One of the lily things.
Oh, the red tiger lotus?
Yes.
Yeah, that one. No, that's a Crenum natans, and you're not supposed to be able to grow that without like a ridiculous amount of flow, like hill stream flow. And this is a no filter, no flow tank.
Yeah.
Well, but
You can see the
50%
lack of
changes.
And it's got new growth. Actually, it's got a lot of new growth. All that's new. It's
Got a question on this bike shirt. This ornate.
the ornate, yeah.
Did you get it in Maryland? From Spartan Aquatics?
Yes.
Because I got 2 of them in the auction for $15.
Yeah.
And mine are like the same size.
Yeah, the same size. Yeah, that's the one I got from Spartan Aquatics.
One of
And
them
then
is free.
that albino is a longfin Senegalis,
Ooh, I see
which
that
is why
now.
he's all flowy and he's got the nares that come out to here.
Super pretty.
James is the...
I like weird
Like a-
stuff and plants.
Some Corey's down in there.
Yeah, I'd always heard the hill stream witches. They want
Lot
a
of
whole lot of
flow.
flow.
Yeah.
So I guess they all would have.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
All right.
Somebody
Sorry, I
likes
know I
elephants
missed.
in this family too.
it's
Right. I know I missed some comments in here. I appreciate everybody hanging out with us tonight. But I wanted y'all to be able to catch the conversations that were going on. I'll get you. Here's a side shot of that longfin bisher.
so it's colder over
I
here.
was
so there's
thinking,
heater in the
man, it
back.
hasn't grown into its
So
or
that
needs to
part
grow
of
into
the
its
tank is
fins.
probably around 78, 80, and this part of the tank will be like around 76, 74.
So I guess they could thermomodulate kind of.
Yeah, isn't that a beautiful pleco? I mean, that's a beautiful bisher. They're all beautiful fish.
Well, and those shrimp
I
move
love
around
these tanks.
more water than you actually think. Like,
Of course, I'm spending
yeah,
like half
it's
of
not
me is
steady.
like YouTubing. The other half of
Like
me
this
is
tank will
checking
allow
things
you
out
to
for the
move
first
it
time.
because it's got a huge bio load in it,
Sure.
and not as much water movement. And this tank used
Sorry, I'm trying to
just be
cover the
shrimp,
light. That way you
but I
can
put the
actually see
ropefish
it.
in
There we
there
go.
like 2 days ago, and you can already tell that haze that's normally in there by the end of the week is less because the ropefish move more water now.
Yeah, they're just kicking the
Right.
sand and stuff right up.
It's not even about the sand; they're moving water just by moving,
Oh,
just by
just by
moving
swimming
their
around.
yeah. They are their own water movement systems.
I think Haley wants to keep her fish. We've got people fighting over who gets your fish. Like, the pleco's mine.
What,
No, it's
am I
mine.
dying? Are you taking my fish?
It's like when you're
I need
12
that
and
by
you-
shirt. It's like
I
that.
want to be Superman.
I'm not giving my bite shirt or my rope fish. I might give you that plug.
And Select, I have not bought any fish. We bought some stuff at the game store we stopped at.
Ooh, what game store?
What was the name of it? Sean, do you remember?
I cannot remember. I was just sitting there and I was trying to remember.
Now,
See if
what
I
are
saw
these?
them.
Are these snails? or
Yeah, those
these
are
shells?
rabbit snails.
Oh my god.
They're big, right? I like big snails.
My Hercules snails aren't that big.
Yeah, that's what a full size white spot rabbit snail.
Why do you have whites?
White or whatever, white tip, white
Good
whatever.
game.
Okay.
No.
Because the end of them.
Game
or whatever.
preserve.
Can
Yeah. Three
you,
of them.
Preserve?
1, 2.
Game preserve.
The game preserve.
now, so when they see you, they pretend like they're
No, I haven't got to buy
They
any fish
just
stuff
don't-
just yet.
They
We're gonna have to
are
remedy
the
that
slowest
situation.
moving thing I've ever seen in my life.
But
I-
we're
like
also
my regular
gonna go
rabbit
see
snails, you
LRB
can see
tomorrow,
the
so
hop thing, but
there will be
those
plenty of fish
move
buying
like
going on
an
tomorrow.
ant.
Well, every time they see me, they just drop to the bottom.
I just love this shrimp tank.
Yeah, mine don't do that.
Moonstone,
They
thank you,
just-
Kim, for the
so
reminder to
slow.
hit the like
I've got
button. We've got
like
57 people, 49
I
thumbs ups. I
filmed one
really,
of
really
them
do
moving
appreciate that.
to
Y'all are
show
awesome.
everybody at work that they actually move, and you can't even see it move unless you play the video and fast forward.
I'm shocked though that they get this big. I thought mine might be that long, but they're not that wide.
Yeah, those are old.
Mine are like my finger.
Those are like
Now, do they have big antennas?
no.
Good. I couldn't remember if mine did or not,
Mm-mm.
and I was afraid that the Goodyeats had bit them off.
No,
Okay,
they got
thank
their
you.
little
Okay, thank God.
a little
I was
longer
like,
than a pond snail.
now, do you have many babies from them? I don't see
No.
that. Now, why do you not have babies and I have a whole butt ton of those?
Because I got those at that size. I didn't grow them to that size.
Oh, and they don't have babies
That's you,
when
right?
they're that big?
No, that's not me. No underscore.
Oh, I thought he was like showing you one.
I think, are you on Instagram? My Instagram's Haley Cox. Or Oddball Aquatics Haley Cox, something like that.
That's why I asked if John Cox was
Mother
related to
tried
you.
oddball Haley, but it didn't work.
Try
Just kidding. Just
Try
kidding.
Haley Cox. Oh Lord. H-A-Y. L-E-Y.
Because her mom wants her to be famous, so she has a
No,
fancy ear
with the rope fish.
Yeah, so I think,
Yeah.
Haley, I heard you correctly that you were just doing pre-orders for tomorrow, right?
Correct. Why
Okay.
you got a pre-order, James?
Well, I think I do, but somebody mentioned show up. I'm sure Haley will have stuff, but I want to clarify. Haley only did pre-orders this time, so.
It has to be up at 5 in the morning, so that
Tomorrow?
so that I can get to work and get everything at work done before I go to the trunk swap. I'm already tired. That used to be a cat. It's squishy.
I just like squishing.
Yeah, it's just.
I shouldn't be squishing things on paper.
No, that's fine. You can squish that. It probably has like makeup and stuff on it. So good luck.
I like toys.
She likes to do stuff.
So where's the bubbling clam that you painted? I'm not supposed to say anything?
I have no idea what you're talking
Should I
about.
say it real loud?
So this tank
Was it
didn't get a
in
whole lot of
this
love
one?
earlier.
Don't look at those guppies. They're all sick.
They're all sick.
Yeah, that's okay. So my pond guppies, something bad happened in that pond. So I brought everybody in, and they're like croaking on me, just like one at a time, dying off. And I've hit them with a rethrow. I've hit them with general cure. I've hit them once. I've hit them twice.
Oof.
They're still just dying off. So this tank is like, don't touch it, don't get near it, quarantine it forever and for life.
Hey, Father Fish, how are
I'm
you?
gonna have to burn it to the ground.
So, you know, they say that tadpoles don't eat any of the fry or anything.
Tadpoles? I
Well,
bet you they would.
Bullfrogs, they said will, but I have these little bitty ones that are this big.
Mhm.
They're called Tennessee gray tree frogs.
Mhm.
And so I had one tank, 110 gallon, that had about 200 tadpoles, and the other one had like 10 dragon nymphs when I got done taking them all out.
Mhm.
The one with the 10 dragon nymphs had about 4,000 guppies in it, and I put like 40 at the beginning of the year.
Uh-huh.
And then the other one, I put like 18 in, and there was like only 250 guppies. So
See,
those,
dragonfly nymphs scare the crap out of me.
well, they are.
Yeah, and they're
Where's my
they're
child
freaky looking. Father Fish, if you want to email me or give me a call, at least 20 minutes from now after the stream or tomorrow, whichever you prefer. It's good to see you, Father Fish.
Father Fish is awesome. I'm
just
trying to come up with a Father Fish song, and it sounds good, but I don't have lyrics.
How does it go? You hum it and I'll make up the words.
Oh, it's no.
Bum, 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 bum,
It's
bum, 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 bum,
Fish.
bum,
Fish.
bum,
Bum
bum,
fish.
bum,
Bum
bum,
fish.
bum.
Bum
Okay, don't
fish.
jump in front of my rat.
Oh goodness.
Good
Worse than
Lord.
the toddler.
Yeah, that's like me when I've
What
got
happens
one
when a
built.
master pan jumps up and down?
And an old house with way too much water weight on it.
Oh, that would have been viral though. Peck Tech kills Oddball Aquatics
Oh my
fish rack.
See,
That would have been amazing.
I would probably end up, my spine would go out on that too.
Yeah, I don't have the homeowner's insurance for that, so let's not do it. Plus, I need the rack.
that's a cool rack.
The no jumping rule. Yeah,
Yeah.
the problem is not the rack. The problem is my floors.
Yeah,
Because I've got how much weight on this floor right now?
Yeah.
Wait,
With
wait,
me
so
right
much?
here, a whole.
So 10,
it was built in
so 20,
1900.
40,
Hmm.
60.
I literally it
80.
had a coal stove in the basement to keep it warm. That's how old it was.
There's like 300 gallons worth of water in
So
there.
you don't need a random
But-
380
So just
pounds.
and me. So
Go
just
ahead.
No, not a good idea. That's not a good idea.
So Father Fish said, "I like the tune. Got words?"
No, all we had was Father Fish, break Haley's fish eggs. That's all we came up with.
No, I've come up with a lot more than that.
Did you see the knife fish? He's a jerk. Here, I'll get him to come out.
Poke him with a stick.
I'll just feed him.
Hey, John McKenzie, how's it
Poke him
going with
with
the
a
safety
frozen
first?
stick.
Yeah,
A
absolutely.
frozen stick. I'm not
Zen
frozen.
said, Ed, you need to memorize your sign off before you start writing songs for other people.
Yeah. So Haley, what should my thing be? I was like,
I don't know what
my thing is. What is my thing?
No one knows.
It's get your hands wet. That's the only
Yeah, I
part
want
you
to.
kind of stay.
Don't be
steady
afraid to
with.
get your hands wet. Keep your tanks clean,
Don't forget to bring a towel.
and use a towel or a clean T-shirt. That's what I normally do. But I always double my shirt, so it's okay.
You're gonna feel a lot
My
of
big
water.
bite shirt, I think, has a birth defect on it. One of its little,
Oh yeah, how'd
uh,
that happen?
I think in birth, and
Well,
his little flipper isn't as good as on one side,
Look at this cute little rope fish.
but
I
it
said
doesn't like
little.
wag like it should. So have you ever picked up a rope fish with your hands out of the water?
The psychedelic hippocampus said that's fish for thought shtick. And then Grumpy Mike says, nobody knows Ed can't can never get all the way through it. Yeah, exactly. So she is feeding right now.
What you think?
You start running with these boots, it'll just.
Now, no jumping in front of the fish tanks, Ed.
I don't jump in front. I don't jump much at all.
Colors.
You don't have the guy with the
I have to tell my
bad
kid that all the
leg.
time. No jumping.
Uh,
Yeah, I feed all.
I'm more of the type of guy who does more sitting than jumping.
It's really cool. If you like Destiny 1 and you're a big fan of it, this story, they continue the story and make better because there's no story there.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
rope
the
fish
one
coming
that
up.
have a story.
There was no
Oh,
story.
yeah, they're gonna
They
come
have
out.
those-
There's a little bit of one.
Well, you had to be online and read the book.
Yeah.
What was that last call? What was that last?
It just like was looking straight up, and then it was like, wait a minute. There's a king.
I don't know who you are.
Yeah, I don't know you. I'm going back down here.
Come alive and be plotted back.
Oh, yeah.
Look at this fatty. She's like, where's
Yeah,
mine?
that,
She is so pretty.
She's a heifer.
Massive order.
Yeah, they created.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
So
what I've
now,
been
where do you
feeding
guys
mine.
normally have your meetings when there's not a
In
disease
this
going
hotel.
around?
That's the only story they had.
Which hotel?
Off of Emerson.
They couldn't do it. But
And what day of the week?
Thursday, First Thursday of the month.
How big was your platinum when you first got her?
About a third of that size.
Wow.
Here's the big boys. Look.
I mean, it's more interesting.
Hang on.
And you can get old ear back.
That's the size a roadfish should be.
Bear was telling me about your chinchillas.
Yeah,
That's a bummer.
they're all so mad. Hello.
Cute.
Aren't they adorable?
I like how
They
one's
are.
got more of a red belly and the other one's got a yellow belly.
Yeah. They go from like an olive green to like a dark olive green.
Does it change or is that just their body? Like they're always.
I
gonna be that
have a
color?
feeling it's a locale situation, but nobody really has told me or.
So you need
has
to give them more
written it down.
calories.
No, like a location,
I know
like
these
'cause
things.
okay, awesome.
That's what I do.
I'm way too tired for that. I don't get it.
Asking stupid things.
But
is
like,
my
look,
specialty.
this is like got to be like a year difference or more between those two fish, because like that one's totally smaller than this one.
Now, if you put your hand in there, are you like the mother of redfish?
Oh yeah, they won't move.
What if bear put its hand in there?
They would run.
Oh, that's awesome. So they know you.
It's not even about knowing me. It's about being zen. Like, if you are a calm, like, human being that can, like, be chill and exude some chillness, then a ropefish will swim right into your hand. There's the knife fish. But if you, like, juke or try to move or, like,
Well, I'm like the most relaxed person, so
it's
I don't
possible.
know if I'm very zen.
That's awesome. That's
So,
not bad.
are you the elephant person?
Oh yeah, 100%. I have an obsession with elephants. Like, if I could have elephants, I would have elephants all day long.
I
Love
got
them.
elephants like the first half of my life, and then somehow it changed to mooses.
I love
Everybody started
elephants.
giving me mooses, but it was because my name started with an E.
I just think they're really smart.
I like how they have trunks.
I like how they remember where their family members died. And
Trying to get a shot of the knife fish for everybody, but I don't
I like
see
how they can
it.
actually paint.
oh yeah.
That proves that they're totally smart.
Super duper smart.
So those were ropefish, T-bone. Let's see. John Doe says, should I
They
take
can
my
paint the sun.
Aqua 70 off my 30 and put it on my 55 and trade out the 70 for an... I mean, you could. That's one way to do it, John. Make sure I didn't miss anything else. Again, I appreciate y'all hanging out. 60 people here. Thank you for sharing your Saturday night with us. It's kind of an interesting start to the stream. You never know what's going to happen on this channel, I tell you what. But it's been a blast hanging out with Chattanooga Ed and Sean Peck all day. And getting to come see Haley, Oddball Aquatics. Got about 10 minutes left, and then we're going to turn it over to Aquamate. And then I can buy some stuff. If you've got any final questions, feel free to throw them in the chat because we're about to wrap it up. Mrs. said, oh God. Yeah. No, so we're going to take one last look here. This low boy. I love this.
Yeah, everyone should have a low boy.
Yeah.
That's the funnest thing to play with.
It's like when I was a kid, that was comic. Remember those?
Now, are these the lights that you get from Menards?
Walmart actually, but yeah.
Okay, well then I have two of these from Walmart, but the Menards ones are supposed to be
$16 Walmart LEDs. $300 battery.
Holy.
Select Pet, I'll have my Fisherman Fever mask on. It should help me stick out.
I'll be the guy with the red beard. Are we gonna have to wear masks tomorrow, Haley?
I think so. I don't know. I probably will.
Well, I might be the guy with the mask over the red beard.
I may or may not wear a mask. I don't know.
So just look for the big fat guy with a bandana.
Select, it'll be good to meet you. I'm looking forward to tomorrow. Did you get to Lucas's house? We're gonna go to Lucas's house tomorrow. We had the option of today or tomorrow, so we're gonna do tomorrow.
You guys want to help me move a 150-gallon thing?
We could probably do. Well, Ed can't really do that, but I don't care to help. We don't want to paralyze Ed.
I'm not supposed to lift anything over 50.
Oh yeah, this is way over that. This is
Why?
heavy.
I really need to lose weight.
This thing is hefty. Look at that. I love them.
Moonstone says, I'm always delighted to see a house full of tanks. My kids think I'm crazy with 10 tanks, mostly small ones. Ha, they need to see these videos, methinks.
Right?
Yeah, it's always fun walking in and seeing a 2x4 or 4x4 rack
I would say
of
50% of
aquariums.
my house.
Yeah,
Yeah.
gotta love it.
Yeah. I can't help it.
Rico Stan just got some blue dreams from LRB. Yes, I got some last month when we came up. And those things have been breeding like
It does
crazy.
have fantastic blue dreams.
They've been doing really well. I've got them in warmer water because they're with my zebras.
Yeah.
So they're running about 84. So they are just shrimping out left and right.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Why is the dog up on the bed? Why?
I wish that you all could see this. I know you're going to get glare from the lights, of course, but the top view on this thing is just so cool. I know the light glare takes away from it. And of course, we all know that nothing translates over on video like it does in real life.
What are you talking about?
The paintings that you bought from it.
No.
Oh, that's rack.
Oh, what? Paints little paintings. The little paintings that you bought.
Those are from rack.
I thought it was this guy.
This guy does awesome miniatures.
I paint.
Oh, Roxanne, thank you for coming along. I love that you all enjoy this kind of stuff. Just watching us all fish geek out together and look at tanks.
Oh, Ed, you're so
Oh,
dumb.
maybe.
You've never seen my live
That's why I
streams?
keep trying to get some press.
You pet him once and it's over, man.
He's such a pretty cat.
But you know what?
Playing this game.
My live streams are the same with my cats.
Yeah.
Mine are like all
He's
over.
an attention.
Uh,
All about it.
Select, I don't know that I'm going to stream the swap. I'll probably shoot some video this time.
Science Girl stream right after.
Yeah.
I don't know. I kind of thought about it, but
Thing of pop one this big so I can drink it throughout the whole thing.
Yeah.
And as soon as I turned the point of my tank right here, he just pushed it over on me on live.
what do y'all think? Do y'all want to see a stream tomorrow, or do you want a filmed and edited video uploaded later on? What kind of puffer was that?
Should have done that cover.
Shadena. Okay.
Then I.
Scootin' Fruity.
Scootin' Fruity.
Mini Baboo, aka the spotted color.
It's a boot scootin'
No, I
boogie.
see
What-
three. Is there three?
There's 3 of them, yeah.
Do we know how many boys versus girls?
It's supposed to be 2 girls and a boy. However, every time they breed, I end up with this weird trio that makes me think that it's 2 boys and a girl. Or it's a boy, a girl, and a lesbian. Or a boy, a girl,
And a guy that just
and a
likes
very
stuff.
confused fish. I'm not really sure.
Fatherfish, I don't know what time we'll be there. Haven't narrowed it down exactly, but I imagine it will be after the swap. John says live stream, but you may need to be prepared to hand the camera to someone so you can purchase. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to carry cash in hand and not have to worry about the wallet. I need a giant fanny pack, that way I can just stick all my fish in there as I'm walking along.
The dog just pushed the cat off my leg, but I think it was jealous that the cat was giving me attention. It wasn't jealous that I was giving the cat attention.
If there was anything you all would like to see one more time, let me know. We can go take another look. I know we didn't really get to look at these guys too much.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm like
Oh, you're
sitting right
good.
in the middle of the way.
How she jump?
Because she's a dog.
I don't know what to tell you. She's crazy. The dog is insane.
You know, I took mine and made them ornaments.
I don't know what to do with them. I thought about putting them up like on my rack. I
Oh,
can't figure out how to attach them because they're not like right.
Chevy Fish, I don't know what time. The swap is from 10 to 2, and then we're going to
Stick a magnet
LRBs
to it
as
and
well.
then stick a
So,
magnet to the screws.
Probably, but I feel
Dragon
like
Lair,
if
I
stick
see
something in
your
the back
comment
of
that
this
says you
thing
see my
and rip it
comment,
off, if I try to take it off, that
but I don't see one before that.
Frack becomes super famous and these are worth $1 billion. Whether he likes sprinkle
Well, maybe they say that it's been shed.
A messenger bag. Yeah, I need a messenger bag.
All I know is they're hilarious. I love that I have this whole line where he had the same colors on his palette.
You know, what's funny is they make dollhouse frames. that
Rope
would fit on
fish.
this.
More rope fish.
And you can hang them like that.
Oh, that's what I mean. Little
Oh
dollhouse
my
frame.
God.
Wouldn't that be awesome?
Yes.
Little dollhouse frames.
I didn't even think about like dollhouse miniature
If
stuff.
you can find them on Etsy, you could probably take a measurement and find them on, or you can do, the people are 3D printing them now. I gotta get a 3D
Me
printer.
too. That'd be something cool. But
You know
they're
who you
like
need to get in
$1
contact with? She's got a couple 3D printers. Is Callie from the Bucks County Aquarium Society in Pennsylvania. She has like 3 or 4 3D printers because she bought like more of them and was like 3D printing face masks.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you know who
She's
she is?
Genius.
She works for API.
Yeah, she's the API rep.
But she also.
The puppy smells the cats on my shoes.
Keystone Flash.
Yeah, she helps run the Keystone Flash, and she is the
And she
president
plays-
of the Bucks County
She
Aquarium
plays lots of
Society.
D&D also.
She plays D&D.
Let me see here. Dragonlair wants all the lime green shrimp from the Skittles tanks. There it is. I see it in the lime green Skittles tank. Gotcha. Alrighty.
Never even met
She
her.
went with me to the
But
grocery store.
And
we've talked online.
so we are going to be going over to, well, I honestly probably won't go there because I want to do some shopping here and talk to Haley a little bit now that the stream is coming to an end. But I encourage you all to go check out Aquamate coming up next in about 2 minutes. Thank you very much to Mrs. Fever, Sand Creek Aquatics 2, and Grumpy Mike's Fish for these super chats. Really do appreciate those. Means a lot to me. Thank you, Zen, for posting the link to Aquamate's live stream next. And thank you, mods, for everything you do.
You want to take this dog outside?
Of course, we've got Oddball Aquatics there,
Up on my lap. or
Chattanooga
like
Ed
here,
there,
And he pushed her off.
and Sean
then
Peck
followed
of
her
Peck
right
Tech
back
there.
into
Be
the
sure you check out their channels if you have not already. It's been a blast hanging out with them. Whole bunch of fish nerds. Can't beat that. Make sure. All right, there's the link for that. And again, mods, thank you very much for posting the links. I try not to work y'all too hard, but I appreciate everything you do. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out. All the lurkers, listeners, likers. Father Fish, thank you very much for the $5 super sticker with the laughing pear. I appreciate you, my friend. Always a pleasure to have you around. Very, very much for that. I'm going to see if anybody has any last minute thoughts before we end this. And then we're going to go over to, and thank you for dropping Sean Peck's gaming channel. I think that'll be a cool place to maybe watch us nerd out on some board games. So
Sounds like fun.
yeah, well, we stopped earlier. I think I spent like $40, $60 on just dice earlier at one of the game stores. I'm like,
Well, they
I gotta
got
get
some
out of
really
here.
cool dice.
they do. Any last words from anybody?
Live your best life. Ropefish.
Don't
be a- Don't be afraid to get your hands wet, because you need a clean tank.
There we go. All right. I appreciate
One
you
of
guys.
these days, I'm
That's
gonna
not
get
it.
it.
We're not there yet.
I love you guys. So until next time, keep your fish healthy. Keep yourselves healthy. Catch yourself a little fish room fever. Take care, everybody. End.
If you're wet.